Someone Now helps young adults with barriers to employment find their way into careers. And to tell us more, we have Dee from SCAN and Mary Claire from Someone Now. Welcome to you both. So first of all, I guess, explain the partnership here, because SCAN is not who I would necessarily think would be involved with career searches, I guess. Does that make sense?
So we're both with SCAN.
Both with SCAN, okay.
And Be Someone Now is a program of SCAN. So SCAN serves the community. Stop Child Abuse and Neglect is the primary focus of what we're doing. And we had established about 5 years ago that it would be necessary to stop child abuse and neglect, to add in that youth population that has been subject to the abuse and neglect as children. So Dee is our brand new CEO that I've decided to bring today with me after her third day at work.
Third day at work, so congratulations, welcome here.
Thank you.
Trial by fire. So,
Very much so.
I can't wait till your evaluation.
I know. I've got about a year yet. I think I just got one, so I'm good. I'll butter her up before then.
So, but stopping child abuse and neglect obviously then continues, because some of those kids, is that who we're talking about then? Need help getting back into, or maybe the very first time ever getting into the workforce.
Right. So what we found was that those youth that were in programming when they were children were much more likely to be either continued subjects of abuse, or that they have a higher propensity to abuse their children or to neglect their children. So because that happened, and we could see that happening, and we know that economic factors definitely play into that as well, we thought that it would be prudent to include some of that economic development aspect that we get through our funders, Northeast Indiana Works, to make sure that those people have all the tools that they need to get into the employment field and to a career pathway that's good for their personality, their experiences, and the things that they want to do in life. So it kind of fit really well with what we needed for the population to be better parents.
Right.
Fell hand in hand with what the community needs as far as having good employable people here for all the industry that we do have here.
So how do you find these students then, or these young people? Because they're not all students. Some of them are what, 16 to 24, I thought is what I heard? Yeah.
So we do a lot of outreach to the local high school equivalency classrooms. We work with the Department of Child Services if they have youth that are in need of services. We work with different community organizations that serve the population that we serve. And if I can give you just an overview of what those barriers are that the youth have that can come into the programming in our area. We have youth that are former foster youth or homeless. We have youth that are pregnant or parenting at a young age, between that 16 and 24 age mark. Youth that are subject to the juvenile or adult justice system in that time frame, or those that have a documented disability from a physician, or just some other learning issues that hinder them from being able to get the credentials that are necessary for the jobs that we now have in our region. So we target employers that have youth that are struggling to stay employed. We target the community as a resource to bring in those referrals, and really our other comrades in social service.
So the need is still out there for more employers, correct?
That is correct.
Right. So so with what we do in our program with the youth starts with some intensive case management to do some barrier elimination. We're working with them on getting transportation, getting clothing for work, on working on their resume development and different skills that they need to kind of jump to that level of being ready to go into the workforce. We also then have intensive professional development series. That's a 10-week series where different communities are coming in, our community members and businesses are coming in and presenting to the youth on what the opportunities are in those career pathways. And then that third part of it is work experience. So we need the partners in the community to essentially provide us the opportunity to do paid work experiences with them.
All right, so we're looking for people to nominate on your webpage some of the youth. We're looking for people that could be employers potentially. If you'd like to find out more how this program works, because it's obviously a critical mission to get some of those, I guess, at-risk youth back restored and working. You can find out more on the SCAN webpage, scan.org/BS.